Alright, so let's quickly add one more barcode to our output. We'll go ahead and get back to our layout the way we've previously seen by going to Configuration Browser, traversing down to our layout file, and let's open that in Notepad++. So here we have our layout that we've been working with, and here's the barcode that we built a little bit ago. So what we're going to do is come down here below that barcode, give ourselves a little extra space, and if I can get my cursor in the right spot. Once again, in the interest of time, I'm going to go ahead and paste in the barcode that we want to use, and then we will talk through that before we view the output. So here's our new barcode. The first key difference you're going to see here is that the format of this barcode is data matrix. So we have barcode data matrix. Now, the next thing in the format string that we're going to have to do is take out this B at the beginning and end, because as you'll see here in a little bit, we're no longer using a start-stop text character for this type of barcode. Now, the width and height, since we're dealing with just a data matrix barcode, I'm setting to a 1/2 inch in both directions. Min bar width also is not applicable. If we were to leave that in here, just so you know, it won't have any impact on the output. It doesn't do anything because this type of barcode doesn't use this attribute. So just to keep things clean, we're going to go ahead and remove that min bar width attribute. Now, this time, I'm going to set this barcode at the top of my page, somewhere close to the center. It may not be exact, but we're just doing this for demonstration purposes, so I'm not trying to have my layout be exactly perfect at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and go 400 in, and I'm going to come 48 down. And again, to really know exactly what's happening with this X and Y, we have to look at side and box. Now, unlike the previous barcode, I had that relative to that custom stamps underscore bottom box that we built. Now this time I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to go off of the media box, which again is the furthest outside edge of our entire piece of content that we're dealing with. So we're going to go against the media box. I'm referencing the top side of that media box, and that's why for my Y position I need to come down 48 points, because that's where that barcode is going to start, and given that the barcode height is 36, I need to give it some room so it doesn't go off of the page. Rotation we're going to keep at 0. Positioning is still relative. Color I'm still going to use true black CMYK, and the font and font size we're going to leave it Arial and 10. Now the show text, we'll keep that at true, and stamp range we will leave at 1 to N so it shows up on every page. So if we've done everything correctly here, we should have a 2D data matrix barcode that shows up at the top of each page of our output. So we'll come back over here after saving our XML file. We'll reprocess this at pre-batch. Keep an eye on that third light so we can see when the reprocess has finished, or wait just a few seconds because it shouldn't take that long for it to reprocess. We'll come down here and go to View, select View Pre-Batch, and here we have our 2D data matrix barcode that's showing up at the top. Now, one thing that I notice here, and this is possibly just a mistake on my part, is that we don't have text showing below that barcode. So this may be one of the barcode types that doesn't use the show text attribute. That possibly could be for linear barcodes, so I will go ahead and confirm that, and then I will update the article associated with this video so that everybody has the right information. But as it looks right now, show text does not appear to be a valid attribute for this particular 2D data matrix barcode. Alright, so that's about all we're going to do related to barcodes in this video. In the next video, we are going to start looking at image stamps. And then once we finish with image stamps, that will kind of finish up the 3 key types of stamps that we can lay down, which we've seen already, being text, barcode, and image. So that is about it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.